Like, you can watch them start, but they don't, like, step forward and something flashes over their head.
Well, I give Assassin's Creed some credit. Keep in mind, you're sword fighting people and shit, and all their buddies aren't. They're just going to stabbing in circles and saw the friend, so...
Yeah, it's just... That kind of the one thing that bothered me about Assassin's Creed, which if you played Brotherhood, they kind of fix in a way. But, yeah. I really like the Assassin's Creed games. I think those are fantastic games.
In fact, I've just almost completed Assassin's Creed 2 myself.
The ending of that game, wow. It rivals the best. The ending of this game, not so much.
No, not at all.
But we'll get to that when we get to that. And once again, there's the big enemy, which you can just ignore until he almost kills you, like that.
Except these guys are a little bit harder to ignore.
One weird thing in this game, you notice how you can do the kill moves. When you do that, you're invincible. So if the guy's about to hit you, you can just go into a kill move and it won't cause any damage to you. Very good tactic for times like these.
Yeah, because the game gets a little bit more clear, so... Yeah.
Like right there, I just went into a kill move and he didn't do any damage to me because of that.
And as you can see, yeah, he's pretty much completed this, and without having to kill
Yeah,
so
one kill left, and for some reason I gotta grab this health chest just because I wanted to be safe.
it's totally dying, man.
Yeah, whatever. There's a whole other chest over there.
They apparently think you're just retarded enough to get hit 30 times.
I mean, if we hadn't played... The first time that I played this game, I played on apocalyptic difficulty, and I didn't have to repeat any of these. But if you were playing through on a harder difficulty level and weren't... If you didn't play video games a lot and weren't good at them, I could see trying to have... This could be hard. Especially if you tried to kill the big guys.
Well, when I think about it, I don't know why somebody who did mini games would pick this up with their first game.
I don't know, maybe if you played Legend of Zelda in the past and hadn't played much since then.
Man, it's like a shitty disappointment.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's like Legend of Zelda. Oh.
We're kind of hard on this game, but I do think this is a good game.
Yeah, it's not horrible. It's just they kind of fucked up in places.
A little bit.
I just really have no urge to play it again, except for this LP. After that, I'm never going to touch it again.
Yeah, there's been lots of rumors of there being a sequel. The ending of the game kind of sets it up for one. So I'd be interested in seeing what happens there.
What a twist! But, yeah. It should be better, I hope. I mean, it'll be more interesting because, well, as you can guess, the theme of the game and who you are, hopefully there's going to be 4-player co-op or something.
That would be interesting. So basically, for this one, we have to kill them using the B kill move.
Hey, you know the thing we've been doing for the whole game? Let's do that more, except it's required this time.
Yeah, but you can watch a little dance right here. See how long we can go without touching the ground. Sadly, not as long as we could, but
yeah. The test video, I think he got, I don't know, like 8 in a row or something.
Yeah, this is the good place to get the achievement for killing 5 of them in a row.
Yeah, usually they're closer, so you can get them.
Yeah, that guy didn't get there in time, so I couldn't kill them all, but yeah, these guys are pretty easy to kill. It's cool animation. I mean, you're like grabbing onto their head and shoving your sword up in them. Except when you do it like 20 times in a row, it gets a little less impressive.
Yeah, we're just kind of getting used to the blood spraying everywhere, blocking the screen at this point.
Yeah.
And this challenge is a little bit annoying because you have to make sure not to completely annihilate them.
Yeah, sometimes the big guys even actually kill them for you, which doesn't count as a kill for you.
Yeah. And we'll see the challenge after this. The conditional shit is a little bit more important too, so...
Yeah, the next one's broken, but we'll get to that. Right now, we're just letting our murder boner free.
God damn, seems like that.
Sorry, Bloodstorm. Awesome game.
But thankfully, the fourth challenge will be a fraction of the amount of time that this is.
Yeah,
so
we'll have to kill 5 people.
It'll be almost double this portion section.
Yep. And then we'll get into the actual dungeon. Well, we got a little weird mini-game interlude thing coming up after that. But then we'll get into the actual dungeon.
Yeah, it's... The thing coming up after this is not a reason I hate the game exactly, but it's just kind of what the fuck out of nowhere.
Yeah. So, just killing people.
Yeah. Really not much to say about this part.
Yeah.
You can see he killed the dude 2 damage there. Okay, kill.
So there's like portals into hell before there. We're coming about it.
Oh, shit.
I always thought that was kind of weird.
You know, you think the army, they can just magically spawn creatures anywhere they want to and have trouble taking the world.
Yeah.
But apparently no one does.
Well, you know, hell is other people.
Oh, they're retarded.
No, it wasn't.
You gotta imagine hell and heaven have been fighting for, like, what, 100 years now, according to the story. And yet, they're still fighting. It makes you wonder, do they have them as angels or demons?
Yeah, because you kill a lot of people in this game. Well, a lot of demons and angels. Deuce bats.
Pronunciation was never been used.
What, Dusk? That's how it's said.
Pyramid.
Yeah, D-U-S-K. Dusk.
No, pyramid, actually. Yeah, he's almost done, thankfully, so. As you can see, it ramps up the bullshit level by having two of these guys.
Yeah, that's really annoying. So I just try and get out of here really quickly.
Yeah, he almost dies. It was
you almost died.
Kind of a oh fuck moment, so.
But I actually had a power-up that allows you to recharge your health, but I didn't really use it. I didn't need to, so I'll make it out of here.
Yeah.
Luckily, this bat runs by, I believe.
What I remember in the game, I never actually used the health things they give you.
Yeah, I never really used them either.
In fact, they only start you out with one at the beginning of the game, but and you can buy more if you really want them, but I never used them.
I saved them for bosses because I wasn't ever sure about how hard a boss would be, but you really don't need them if you know what to do. And if you die in a boss battle, it just resets you right to the beginning. So it's not like it's any big loss.
By the way, if you haven't noticed in the little cutscenes, you sort of magically disappear in them even though you were there, and they also push you back more than you were.
Yeah, they don't have live cutscenes.
That's kind of weird.
They can pre-render them. Probably makes it easier to do.
Yes, what they need to do is cut more corners.
I don't think it really matters all that much.
But yeah, there's one more challenge. Like we said, it's a fraction of the time, so
yep.
Take joy in that.
There's another gravestone that we can blow up. There's another one over there, but I don't go out of my way to get them.
Yeah, that'll be for the collection video.
Yeah.
Videos. Yeah, there'll probably be multiple.
We might do some off-camera grinding just so we can get enough souls to buy some interesting moves. So this is a little more fun to watch. In which case, I might go ahead and just grab that.
Yeah, I've seen some games there actually could be collection like grinding videos that might be a little bit interesting to watch. Like say Castlevania, I guess. I've seen those before, but in this game, you don't want to watch us do that.
Yeah, so we'll probably just do that off camera, and then have lots of souls to buy moves.
Because it'll make it more interesting when we fight things, which is what we'll be doing the whole game.
So in this challenge, you have to kill them using aerial moves, which right now the really only one you have is with throwing them up with your sword, which doesn't exactly work very well because a lot of times it doesn't count it.
Yeah, and this whole little challenge is a little bit wonky because sometimes it doesn't count it and sometimes it does when you don't think it would, but...
Yeah, I think it counts the first 4 for me, but then it drops 1 or 2 in a row. It doesn't count it.
Yeah, as you can see, he's already this way done, so...
Yeah, and it's all easy enemies.
Yeah, for some reason, the 5th one that tries to kill does the exact same thing as before, but it's not kill. Yep. Right there.
Yeah, not sure what happened there. It's it's such a short challenge that it really doesn't matter. And then for some reason that one counted.
Yeah, he just kind of exploded in there.
Yeah, so we're done with those.
Magical Warping cutscene.
Yeah. And then some random eye, I don't even know why that's there. That's such a rip-off of Zelda.
Oh yeah, just saw it popped up. It does block using the right number. So...
Probably won't use that very much.
Yeah, you probably want to dash.
Yeah, although there's a mini-boss battle thing later on in this that I kind of wish I had used it because you can't really dash away from him. And I almost died. But
yeah,
I don't.
It was funny.
There's also some things in the building to the left here, but I don't get them just because I figure most people probably don't want to see that. It's just random chests with stuff in it.
It does take a little bit of time to do it.
Yeah. So again, we'll do a separate collection video at some point where we go back through and get this stuff.
In fact, for the session we're going on right now, we could have put in the 3 videos, but it was barely over that, so it's 34 now.
Yeah. Episode 3 is 4 videos, the new high.
Something roughly along there.
4 videos on YouTube. Might be less other places, but we'll see. If you're watching this, you probably know more than we do about that.
Yeah, we're not exactly experts on this matter.
Wait, did we just break the fourth wall?
I don't know, shit. Does it count if I wasn't paying attention?
I don't know. I didn't think this game had destructible environments.
Okay. Okay, the thing we just got, which actually has some relevance to what he just said, it's a weapon enhancement. You attach it to a weapon, and basically, the one we have right now always guarantees you souls from destroying things, or unliving things, and it also increases the damage you do with environmental items.
Yeah, so like throwing cars deals more damage now.
And I must say, I'm kind of sad that later in the game they don't have as much environmental shit to throw things, but
yeah, the cars, there are a couple times you use them, like there are a lot right here, but there really aren't very many enemies, so they're just enough to get in your way, apparently. And it is bad, so don't kill him. So yeah, as you can see now, we're getting more souls, theoretically. I don't know. I guess that's true, because they say it is.
Yeah, man, I'm going to farm souls in this game. You just know I'm just killing cars, not killing enemies.
There is an achievement for killing 150 enemies with the environmental stuff. So, if you're into that, you got to get those early.
Yeah, because later in the game, like I said, I don't know. The environments you're in don't lend themselves well to destroying cars.
Yeah.
I need to put something in the video title having to do with stabbing and bats 13 times.
Yeah, we do a lot of deuce bat juggling.
And here's another. Hey, look, you're stuck in a room. Let's kill more things on it.
What must I do in here? Oh, maybe I should kill them.
Maybe you should start ramming your head into the even barrier. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I think we should try that. Yeah. More of those weird held portals. Games use those a lot.
Well, this genre game at least.
Yeah. Like Bayonetta uses that most of their.
Oh yeah. Well, because you're so mobile, you get to do the dash move. You get off for a second.
Yeah.
But force you to fight.
Just killing everything.
Yeah. Except we haven't really been in the first thing. Oh, well, you'll notice that there we were kind of looking at the door, which you took the door there. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, that was weird. But, okay. We can continue now.
We have one more section to go through before we get to the next weird part. And after that, we should be good. But actually, we should be to the dungeon after that part, so.
Yeah, next episode should be the dungeon.
Yeah, thank you.
Although it'll probably be 2 episodes at least.
Well, you know what I mean.
So there's a quick soldier artifact here that I grabbed. These give you 500 souls, so they're totally worth getting if you want to buy new moves or anything like that.
But yeah, like I said, the next session when we start recording, it should be the start of the dungeon, so we'll get into that. It should be a couple of sessions, I'm not sure how many.
Yeah, so that'll actually be interesting, not just a lot of fighting, a little puzzle solving, a little story, all that.
Oh, yes, of course, complicated puzzles and or things related to that.
Yeah, maybe I should drag something heavy onto the switch.
Hey, look, a statue. I guess I should push it over. It'll make a hole in the floor below. Damn, son.
Yeah.
Look, more climbable walls. And we'll get our first...
Heart piece. Yay.
Well, I was going to say our first dungeon item that is used to get more places, but sure.
Yeah, that's a heart piece.
Yes.
4 of them, and you get a heart, which increases your health.
Hey, guess what that reminds you of? For me, it reminds me of Age of Mythology for the PC. That was a great game.
For me, it reminds me of Halo Reach.
Yes. And here we talk to Volgrim and pick up some stuff.
Yeah, so we buy another wrath power here. Well, first I guess we trade in those 2 artifacts for 1,000. And then we buy stone skin. We don't actually use that in this video because there's really not much point. But we'll use that eventually. It just makes you more powerful for a limited amount of time.
It's really useful. It's probably what I'm going to be using
thing we bought is like a baseball bat attack, effectively. I use it for this next